MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hoskins waits on it. One out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Into the box, number 68. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses off the plate. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder Michael Conforto.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Just getting started here in Philly. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1 to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Yeah. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to third. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Stepping up to the plate, Odubel Herrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. One count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Here's Jay Bruce now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Ramos is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Stepping up now, Todd Frazier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. From the stretch. In there, 0-1. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Nimmo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
So striding in, Nick Williams. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Nope. 3-0. No count. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Looking at strike 2. A fastball that catches the inside corner. Ramos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 7, second baseman.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The curveball that catches the inside corner. Nimmo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Very weakly on the ground. Ready with another 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
In now, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Popped him up. Number 68 has a play. One down.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is taken high and outside, but for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little low. It's 2-2. Nola leads off first with 1 away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Nimmo on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rhys Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, number 68 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This catches the inside corner for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Conforto, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. As a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Nimmo going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap. It's extra bases for Cabrera.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped up, back behind second. Number 68 will put this one away, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. Digging in, Jay Bruce will start off the 5th in this one.
19, James Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. It remains 1-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The shortstop, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Frazier. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carlos Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in now, Jacob deGrom. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Jacob deGrom.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in once again, number 68. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. That retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Settling in now, Michael Conforto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that first pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He pulls this one into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Now the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Conforto, the runner at second with 1 away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Hernandez has it, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Mets.
So stepping in, Todd Frazier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he just misses with a curveball. Popped him up. Kingery over to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even at 1 apiece. Trying to pick things up where he left off as Dribble Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
As Dribble Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Really feels. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Standing in, Nick Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
70, Luis Avilan.
Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David Wright.
fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0. There's a heater in there for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
This one's down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
67, Seth Lugo.
In now, Scott Kingery. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The shortstop, number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Left side. Frazier is there. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Justin Bour will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Justin Bour.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch laid off as it caught the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 0-2 coming. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Two and one now. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, left fielder,
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Duber. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Victor Arano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping into the box, number 68. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 52,
Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Two out, nobody on. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
You don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The Mets down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luis Avilan is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.